Hey, welcome back everyone to Unchained with Nomorechains. Today is September 24th, 2024, and this is a Bear and Bull NFT update. Some big things are coming down the pike here. I mean, we've got brand new songs coming out. We've got events coming out, and this isn't even 10:30 yet. So 10:30 mysteries within songs. I mean, just so many different things. The prizes for these events coming up, how to play those, and we don't know all the details yet, but it has to do with the different VRM collections. So we've got a lot of stuff to cover here. First and foremost, the songs are tremendous. So let's take a look. Pop over here to X. We've got a post from Cryptoequip on the 19th that says, "Can I pump out a whole soundtrack before 10:30? I believe that I can, BBNFT. In case you missed the drop last night on YouTube, here it is. Make sure to be paying attention." Now here, pay attention. Open your eyes, open your ears. Make sure to be paying attention to whatever comes out and where. There's some mystery shrouded in everything Cryptoequip does. It is truly important to keep your ear to the ground, so to speak. Let's pop over to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you are liking and subscribing. Make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're sharing this stuff out. This definitely is really cool stuff here. So the most recent one was just 15 hours ago put out, called Diamond Hands. We've got Digital Revolt. We've got Digital Gold, and some tracks that were made for the community that were put out on X. I mean, some really cool stuff. The song Cryptoequip that you made for me is still blessing my heart in ways that I can't. It's just left me speechless, to say the least. It really has. And it's really touched my life in a way. You know, I was going through some stuff IRL, and I was just feeling down about myself. I was feeling down about, you know, the work that I feel God has put in my heart to do. And I was just, I get very, you know, I guess, I don't know what the word would be, insecure or self-conscious or something like that. And I never feel like I measure up to what God is calling me to. And so that song really just lit a fire in my heart. It really revived me, and you've been a source of continuous refreshment. Just truly amazing. It's truly touched my heart. So I just want to give you a big shout out. See, I mean, you really are a legend in this space. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in front of a camera. I mean, you know, you are a very amazing human being. And we all love and appreciate everything that you're doing. And everything that you do is done with love and compassion and just all around being Bourish. And so thank you so much for being a rock in our lives. These songs here, I mean, some of the mysteries within these songs too, I want to touch on, because as this post said, he said, in case you missed the drop last night on YouTube, here it is. Make sure to be paying attention to whatever comes out and where. So here we have like Diamond Hands, for instance. I'm going to turn down my volume so I can play it in the background a little bit without it kind of overpowering my voice here. So let me go ahead and, there it is. So this is Diamond Hands. And in this song, there's something in here. And John B first pointed it out. I went back and listened to it. He was in Discord talking about it. It says, "Dynamite paves the way." So what does that mean? I don't know. But there's a lot of mystery shrouded in this music. And so just listen to the lyrics, just get involved in this stuff, and definitely make sure you're sharing this stuff out on X. We want to get the word out there. Make sure you're pumping the YouTube algorithms. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you're liking and commenting on those videos within the YouTube so that the algorithm gets pushed as well. Definitely amazing. So, I mean, truly remarkable music. I really enjoy it. I've been listening to it back to back sometimes and just trying to listen to it and just vibe with it, right? Really cool stuff. How many NFT projects are doing that? Really just pumping out music, pumping out vibes, just loving on their community. I mean, it's just really exceptional, really amazing. So let's go ahead and let me pause that one. I'm going to jump over here to this one here. This is really cool too. This is something for John B. And CE said, "It is rare that I do something that takes its toll on me. This one is it." John B, I appreciate you and what you have done for our community. I hope that this resonates to both you and your family for the years to come. And there's just full lyrics here. And there's the song right here. So amazing. Iron Bull by Cryptoequip. And John B, I mean, you and Clarice, I mean, you really are legends in the community. You do so much. I mean, so many people, so many amazing community members that really hold this project together, that really elevate it to a different level and make it something that is so mature and so beautiful. So really cool stuff. Amazing. And then the post that with the song that you made for me, I put that up here too. This is, again, my wife put this as her ringtone. So whenever I call, this is what she hears, right? So really cool. And something else that I noticed on here too, I don't know if the song has anything to do with it, but he said, season of change. I really feel like for me personally that there's a season of change coming, and it's been happening, I guess, for a long time, but sometimes it's hard to perceive things when things aren't materializing in your life, right? So maybe this is just a quick life hack, right? A lot of times we go through seasons in life and where it's kind of like it just seems like you can't see past your hand if your hand was right in front of your face, right? It seems like everything seems to be dismal and dark, and it doesn't seem to be adding up, or it doesn't seem to be working together, and you still grind and you still push forward and you still grow and you still learn. And there's just something that within it that is so much better than arriving at a destination, right? We want and long for a season of change, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes that change starts with us, right? Sometimes that the long seasons that we go through do something within us that builds our character. And, for me and my faith, like, God is the most important thing in my life. What Jesus Christ did in my life is just, I can't even really put the words to it just sitting in front of a camera. I mean, if I was just on here just talking about that, I could. But I mean, there's just been so many things that, you go through. For instance, like this necklace was given to me. It's a silver necklace. It was given to me years and years ago by a dear brother, and he gave it to me with the thought in mind. He said, just so that you have a reminder that fire purifies the raw silver into silver. And so like the dross rises to the top. And so it is with our lives. And when we go through dark and dismal times, that we can receive that refreshment through that time, and we can sometimes be so focused on what's not happening that we miss what is happening. And so what is happening is growth, it's character building, it's hope, it's encouragement, it's beautiful things. And sometimes when the journey is long, sometimes we take our eyes off of those things that matter the most. And that is the struggle through the fire and what it's accomplishing in us when we adhere to it. Something like this comes out and it's beautiful, but it has to be tried in a furnace of affliction sometimes. So just again, a little quick life hack. And I'll keep moving forward here. But so moving forward, again, these songs and many more on YouTube. I mean, there's just so much going on in the Bear and Bull NFT project. We've got these events coming up that we'll talk about here as well. I mean, just so much stuff going on. He says, while every holder is eagerly waiting for 1030, note that these events that are coming up in Bourverse and Bourverse cards are not 1030. So he says, while every holder is eagerly waiting for 1030, how close is DAO 1 to being ready for these coming events? There's a whole Addy with ETH and NFTs in their hands ready to go. Any questions? The outline was already set out on the 12th. Maybe the first quest will be who can find all the poop. Okay, so with that in mind, let's click on this post here. This was back in September 12th. So what is the outline? The outline is this. He says, over the coming weeks and next months, we are bringing back a whole lot of activities to our Bourverse, as well as Bourverse cards. Different style events based upon, now remember, hear this, different style events based upon what VRMs you are holding, and even an exclusive event for the IRL collectible VRM holders. So different types of VRMs. Let's go ahead and take a look at another browser here to pull up some of them. So we've got the Poopening right here. These are not just NFTs, but VRMs, and there are actually some of them in Bourverse right now. I'm dancing with them over here, so my screen jiggled because I had it on pause for a minute there. But look at these. You've got the Poopenings right there. Those are actually avatars. I'm in an avatar right now, a VRM, the collectible one. So you've got that. So again, the Poopenings. You've got Bourey versus Bourey, and there's different, tiers. There's, legendaries, rares, commons, all that kind of stuff. And so these also have VRMs. and you get those VRM files, and then you upload them to Hyperfy, and then you can play around in these specific characters with the NFT that you hold, which again is really cool. So I'm thinking that he's saying different style events based upon what VRMs you are holding. So there that is, right? Different VRMs. We've got Mr. Anderson here. This was a rare mint. I'm not sure if these are going to be, I don't know if like Ghost Herd's going to be in there or not, or Mr. Anderson. So more details will be announced, I'm sure, as far as like the timeline, specific events, that kind of stuff. Then you have, of course, the IRL collectible. We are at mint 114.09 ETH on the base network. I have other videos that describe if you need to learn how to bridge and whatnot, but it's really, really good to have one of these, right? Only 114 minted out of 250. When we get to 150, there are some huge mint incentives. So don't miss out on this. If you have one of these NFTs, I've already got the collectible right here. I've done a whole unboxing video about that. So with this, you get the IRL collectible, you get Croc Charm stickers, and you get different hats. You get 2 different hats, 2 different weapons. But with that, you get to just log right into Hyperfy with your wallet, choose that avatar, and it's there. So it's already connected to that NFT, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm in here, right? So I can come in here and I can dance with the poopies and run around in Bowerverse. So there's also going to be stuff going on in Bowerverse carts. I have that up right here too. So there it is. I can run around in here. Make sure the sound is off. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So you just come in here and grab a car. So again, I don't know exactly what events, if it's going to be time trials, if it's going to be, obviously searching for the poop and stuff. And I was in here getting ready for this video, and Zolo was in there doing something. So I saw him in there, and maybe he was setting up for an event. Maybe, might be something, might be nothing, but I think he is for sure. So that was really cool being able to run into Zolo. We had a quick dance off in there. I wish I would have been able to get that on a recording, but I didn't have that part set up yet. I was just building my my thumbnail and things of that nature. So, and moving on from that, the prize list, by the way, the prize list is like huge. We don't know, again, the tiers of the prizes, like who's going to win what, but like there's a wallet filled with NFTs that DAO1 has. So big shout out to DAO1. Here is that wallet. All right. So like, NFTs as far as the eye can see, right? We've got different VRMs in here from Bourey versus Bourey. We've got the Poopening ones. We've got some Feline Fiends, a ton of Phase 2 NFTs, some really cool ones too. I checked. I didn't see any Dynamite ones in there. Those are pretty rare, but this one right here is super cool. What is that, tiger right there? I mean, look at that. There's even a Phase Blue in there. There's just so much stuff, a bunch of Dose Apes in there as well. I mean, just tons of NFTs in here. And there's some ETH as well in there. I think he put like 0.44 ETH. Of course, there's probably, I don't know if that's all the prize pool or not, but I'm sure some of it may be for gas fees and stuff like that. But you get the gist of it, right? There's a lot of stuff going on here. And again, like this isn't even 1030 yet. What is 1030? What is going to happen? I just don't know. There's just so much speculation, so much stuff going on around that. And even on the last video I did, while we were speculating in the Discord, CE jumped in and put in other news, keep speculating. And then he put Tick, Tick, Boom, the song. I mean, just super cool stuff. He's very active in his community. He's always thinking ahead. He's always watching, by the way. So definitely make sure that you are staying in support of this project. You don't want to miss it. I mean, honestly, that's another song here, Ask and Receive. Just amazing stuff. Amazing. So here it is, back on 1030. See you then. This here, people want him to 404. He said it's still not 1030. Delist. This is just, I mean, there's so many different things going on. So definitely make sure that your ears to the ground. Make sure that you're staying plugged into all things BBNFT. Make sure you're out there showing your support. I mentioned that he's always watching. I mean, I remember back in the beginning for the Alpha Pass mint, that was a free mint, right? And that free mint was the way that you got it. There was no he didn't put out, like a tweet and was like, okay, you're going to join the whitelist and by doing this and this and this. He literally was putting out posts and stuff, and people that interacted with it, sometimes they're just regular posts. You'd have no idea that those posts had anything to do with the future mint. But there was just posts, and when you were interacting with stuff, all of a sudden he would lock the comments, and then he would take those people, and then he would get your addresses and whitelist them. And there was only 333 of those alpha passes. So, I mean, again, that's really, really cool. And so that was the beginning, so to speak, of the bear and bull trajectory. And now here we are, so many different collections, so many different things going on, always having events and things of that nature. So definitely stay plugged in. Make sure you're following Cryptoequip, the Bear and Bull NFT X account. Descriptions will be in the link, or links will be in the description below. I always get those mixed up, right? I'm like dyslexic with that. You know, you've got, again, the YouTube channel here. You want to make sure that you are following, subscribing, liking, and commenting, sharing this stuff out, sharing all the stuff out on X. Share why you're Bourish about BBNFT. I mean, like, let's keep the vibe alive. Let's keep things real. Let's keep things lit. I hope this video has blessed you and informed you and encouraged you. And I pray that you have a blessed week ahead. God bless you guys. I am out.